If you have knee pain, your shoes might be destroying your cartilage every single day. In the worst part, the ones causing the most damage are usually the ones that feel the most comfortable. Some shoes increase stress on your knee joint with every step you take, and if you're wearing them for hours, you're accelerating damage without even realizing it. In this video, you'll discover the 5 types of shoes silently damaging your knees and exactly what to wear instead. Stay with me, because number 3 is the one most people think is actually helping them. Here's what most people get wrong about knee pain. Your knee doesn't work alone. Every step you take sends force from your foot to your ankle, into your knee, and all the way up your body. Your cartilage is supposed to absorb that force. It's like a cushion between your bones. But here's the dangerous part. Cartilage doesn't have its own blood supply. It depends on movement and pressure to stay healthy. Most people think of their knees as simple joints, and this is where most people misunderstand what's really happening. But they're not. Your knees are shock absorbers. Every step you take, they're absorbing force and protecting your bones. Inside, there's a fluid that keeps everything moving smoothly. But when your shoes throw off your alignment, every step creates tiny stress inside the joint. You won't feel it right away, but over time, that stress starts wearing your cartilage down. Slowly, quietly, until you start feeling the pain when it's already too late. So when force hits your knee the wrong way, too much, or from the wrong angle, that cartilage slowly breaks down. And once it's damaged, it's very hard to recover. So this isn't just about comfort, it's about what's happening to your knees every time you take a step. Let's start with one you might be wearing right now. Flat canvas shoes, slip-ons, minimalist flats. They seem harmless. Some people even think they're natural. But here's the problem. If your foot doesn't have proper support, it rolls inward with every step. That's called overpronation. And when your foot rolls in, your knee follows. That inward collapse puts rotational stress on your knee cartilage, exactly where arthritis usually begins. Sounds small, it's not. Do this thousands of times a day and the damage adds up. The fix? You don't need extreme support, but you do need some stability. A shoe that helps keep your foot aligned instead of collapsing inward. But here's where things get interesting. The next shoe is actually marketed to help your joints, and it often does the opposite. This one seems obvious, but the real problem isn't what you think. It's not just the height, it's the angle. Heels shift your body weight forward. That forces your knee into a slightly bent position under constant load, and that dramatically increases pressure on the front and inner parts of your knee. Even a small heel, around 2 inches, can increase knee stress significantly. Now, think about this. You're taking thousands of steps a day. That's thousands of extra stress hits on already sensitive cartilage. And it's not just high heels. Wedges, platforms, even some comfort shoes create the same forward tilt. So if your knees ache by the end of the day, this could be why. So far, we've covered 2 shoes that increase pressure on your knees. But the next one, this is where most people get it completely wrong. Thick, soft, cloud-like sneakers. They feel amazing, but here's the catch. Too much softness can make your foot unstable. Instead of supporting you, your shoe starts absorbing too much feedback. Your foot loses its sense of balance, and your knee has to constantly adjust to keep you stable. Step after step, this creates subtle misalignment during normal walking. Not running, just everyday movement. So even though it feels comfortable, your knee is working harder in the background. The goal isn't just cushioning, it's stable cushioning. Support and control, not softness alone. And before we move on, there's one daily habit that makes all of this worse: wearing the same shoes all day, every day. Sounds harmless? It's not. Your cartilage needs variation and pressure. But when you wear the same shoes for 10 hours or more, the exact same areas of your knee get stressed over and over again. That limits nutrient flow and increases wear. Even worse, going barefoot on hard floors, tile, concrete, hardwood, that's direct impact straight into your knee. A simple fix: rotate your shoes. Use supportive indoor footwear. Small change, big difference. Now, the last two shoes are the ones most people never expect. This one catches a lot of people because your shoes might look fine, but inside, they're done. Over time, the cushioning compresses, and once it's compressed, it stops absorbing shock. At that point, every step you take hits your knee directly, like walking on a slightly padded brick. Most shoes lose their function within 6 to 12 months of regular use. Quick test. Press the side of your shoe. If it feels hard and doesn't bounce back, it's time to replace it. This one is huge and very common. Flip-flops feel easy, relaxed, but your body pays the price. To keep them on your feet, your toes grip constantly. That changes your walking pattern. Shorter steps, less stability, and that tension travels up your leg into your knee. On top of that, there's no support controlling side movement. So your ankle rolls, and your knee rotates with it, step after step. Even some orthopedic sandals have this problem if they're backless. The fix? Choose sandals with a backstrap. Support, stability, not just comfort. So what should you actually wear if you want to protect your knees? Simple. A firm heel, not one that collapses. A stable sole, not overly soft. Mild arch support based on your foot. And a low heel-to-toe drop so your weight stays balanced. You don't need expensive shoes. You need the right structure. Let's make this simple. Flat, unsupported shoes collapse your alignment. Heels shift pressure forward. Overly soft shoes create instability. Worn-out shoes stop protecting you. And flip-flops change how you walk entirely. And the biggest mistake? Wearing the same shoes all day without variation. Your knees don't break down overnight. It happens slowly, through small habits repeated every day. And that means small changes can make a real difference. If you're wearing any of these right now, fix it today. And hit like so more people stop damaging their knees without even realizing it. For more simple science-based tips on joint health, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments, which one are you wearing right now? But here's the reality. Fixing your shoes is only the first step. You can have the best shoes in the world, but if your walking mechanics are broken, you're still grinding your joints with every step. That's why I've placed a special video right here on the end screen. It reveals the 3 biggest walking mistakes that are quietly destroying your knees. Click the box on your screen right now to complete your recovery. I'll see you over there.